Okay, here's my setup for taking videos on my bike. I'm going to be doing a time-lapse video of my marathon training route. I'm running the Mountains to Beach Marathon in 2023, and I want to have a route that has a number of hills on it because it's all downhill until the very end, so you need your quads to be strong. So since I'm doing cross-training once a week on a bike, I want to have something that's downhill to exercise those muscles. So I've got my Go Pro Hero6 on a bike handle mount. So it's got a clamshell kind of thing here that I used without the rubber pad because there wasn't enough room for the rubber pad, but I was able to secure it. And I have an extension here that has a rotating ring on it, so you can adjust the orientation of the camera so it's pointing forward, so that's important, obviously. And then for a long bike ride, this is going to be maybe an hour and a half ride. I'm going to go ahead and power the camera while I'm using it, so I've got a braided, I'll have a link to this in the show notes. I have a braided USB-C connector here, ran it around my bike computer, and then attached it to the brake cable. This is the shifter cable, yeah. Shifter cable housing along the frame, another shifter cable housing strap. Strapped it to my backup reflector and then into my trunk on the back here. So I have another road bike, but for training, I'd rather run this mountain bike. I'm not really interested in speed, particularly, except relative speed. So if I improve my times, then I know I'm doing better. Anyway, so I've got my trunk here, and I've got my Anchor power supply, and of course it has USB-A on it. So. All right, so that's my setup. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, but should be reasonably water safe. If it starts raining hard, I'll have to shut it down. But we'll go ahead and try this today. I'll make sure this cord is back all the way in the thing so it doesn't interfere with my pedaling. And we're going to do a 5-second interval time lapse and turn it into a movie. Pretty well. One problem is it's a little bit tilted when I'm riding straight, so I put an extra GoPro segment in here so I can tilt it from side to side so it'll be parallel to the ground. One advantage of the power is that it keeps since it's heating up the battery inside, it's charging it up. So I'm at 100% at the end of the ride. It was about an hour and 10-minute ride, maybe an hour and 15. And by having the power in here, it warms up the camera. So it did sprinkle for about the first 15 minutes or so, but then it stopped. So helped keep the camera dry, even though I didn't have the housing on it. If I put the waterproof housing on it, of course, I couldn't plug it in. So anyway, we'll be trying this again on a geocaching bike ride up in Washington. So see you then. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Post a comment if you have any questions or ideas, and I'll try to respond. That's all for now, but more videos are coming, and if you want to see them, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon if you don't want to miss one. This is Beta Cygni signing out, and keep looking up.